Chapter 1. The first evening I pulled into the driveway on Sycamore Street. The sky was still streaked with pink and orange. The neighborhood was quiet, just the hum of air conditioners and the sound of a dog barking 2 houses down. I sat in my car for a moment, looking at the little blue house with white trim and the maple tree shading the front porch. My house. The one I had fought for, saved for, sacrificed for. The closing papers were still in the glove compartment, the ink barely dry, and every time I looked at them, I felt like I was seeing proof of a miracle. $420,000, a 30-year mortgage, my name and only my name on every page. I thought the hardest part was saving for years, working double shifts, and signing my name alone on that mortgage. I believed the moment I turned the key, this house would finally be mine, safe and untouched. But when I stepped inside, the air was already broken. My mother stood with a notepad, planning where Jessica's kids would sleep. Jessica dangled a copied key like a trophy. Tom laughed about parking his truck in my garage. And when I said no, my mother's eyes burned as she called me selfish. In that instant, I understood it was never about helping family. It was about erasing me from the life I had built, and I had to decide if I would surrender again or finally fight back. For the first time in my 34 years, I finally had something that belonged only to me. I grabbed my tote bag, pushed the car door shut, and walked up the path. The plan was simple: pour a glass of wine, order takeout, and sit on the bare living room floor with my boxes, imagining the furniture I would slowly buy piece by piece. A new beginning. A quiet one. But when I turned the knob, the door swung open too easily. For a second I froze, my mind racing through the checklist. Had I locked it this morning? I was sure I had. My realtor had warned me to be careful the first few weeks. A prickle crawled up my neck. Then I heard voices. Laughter. The snap of a tape measure retracting. I dropped my bag on the entry table and stepped inside. The hall smelled faintly of new paint, but over it I caught the scent of my mother's perfume. I walked toward the guest room, and there she was, standing with her back to me, clipboard in hand, jotting notes like she was surveying property for sale. Next to her, my sister Jessica stretched the tape measure along the wall. My heart lurched. My stomach turned cold. And leaning against the doorframe, arms crossed and grinning as if he had just closed the deal of his life, was Jessica's husband, Tom.